welcome back to another podcast. Today, we have a guest star, a fucking queen with us today.
Hello,
Introduce
everybody.
yourself.
My name is Julie Coleman,
Period.
the one and only. I'm here today with Tia.
Period.
We're fucking getting into it today.
Oh, bitch, yes.
So, honestly, what I'd love to talk about is when people do you dirty and try to take advantage of you.
Yes.
I would love to know why we are letting people take advantage of us. Why are we letting people have multiple chances at being a good fucking friend, which is not that hard,
It's not.
and you guys still just let them stay in your lives?
I think that's a really hard thing for a lot of people, not only with friends, but with relationships.
Yes. Could not agree more.
With relationships, there's so many. I think people literally live off of toxic energy. Like, you just want to stay just because you crave that toxic vibe. Like, I'd rather be by myself and be with no one or have no friends and not be in a toxic environment, because I've been in that situation and it sucks. It sucks and it's hard to get out of. And now that I look back on it, I'm like, whoa, like, that shit's damaging to you and your mental state.
I think what also is like with relationships especially, like, people kind of outweigh the good and the bad, you know? So, like, they kind of just ignore the bad parts of the relationship and kind of just, like, emphasize the good parts so that it makes it seem like they have a healthy, like, good relationship, which most of the time is not true, you know? If you're making excuses for your partner on why they've been mean to you, why, you know, they've been doing, like, this sneaky shit, whatever, then that's a big red flag, people. Like, that's how you know that you need to get the fuck out of there, because if you're making excuses for them, they do not even deserve your time. So
No, that's what people, like, say, like, love is blind.
yeah.
I think also with friendships, like, it's really blind, because I feel like some people feed off of, like, just craving having someone in their life.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I always say, I don't care how old you are, I don't care who you are. If you don't show me respect, why am I going to go out of my way to show you respect? I've had multiple encounters with men and women in my life that do that, and I'm like, why would I go out of my way to show you respect when you're not giving it to me?
Yeah. Guys, just always remember that respect is not entitled, it's earned, okay?
Period.
So you cannot just go up to someone. If someone is demanding your respect, first of all, no. You know, they have to you have to show that they care about you, that they, you know, want to be there for you as a friend. That's how you respect someone, you know, being there for them. If they're not doing that, then they're just assuming that you need to respect them, which is ridiculous, you know? If someone's doing you dirty, then you should have no respect for them at all. Period.
Have you ever been in a situation like that before?
Yes, and I will say, like, when I was younger, probably around, like, high school, middle school, that age, I had, like, a best friend that would always have, like, the worst attitude, take it out on me, and a lot of times I didn't even recognize her bad attitude and how rude she was, because I just assumed that, you know, she's my best friend, she loves me, she cares about me, she would never do anything to hurt me. That is probably, like, the stupidest thing I've ever thought, because just because someone cares about you does not mean that they won't do you dirty, you know? You have to still hold your ground and make sure that no one's taking advantage of you, because if someone's taking advantage of you, they're probably going to do it again if you don't stop them.
Period.
Right.
That's like somebody with a drug addiction,
yes,
or an alcohol problem. Like, somebody like that, and us being psych majors, like, it's so funny, because I sit there and I literally analyze every single person. I'm like, bitch, this is a fucking, like, this is gonna be a fucking pattern.
I'm like, oh, so you're like that because of your childhood, because everybody made you feel less than? Interesting.
Literally fucking
just going through my day, just psychoanalyzing everybody in my life.
No, but problem. Like, it's a thing though. Like, I literally do it.
No,
like,
me too, all the fucking time.
With
everybody in my life.
Every single person, I'm like, oh, bitch.
And honestly, people closest to you in your life are even more fun to do that with, because, like, you already know some of their personal information, so you can really go in on why they are the way they are.
We got a friend. We go in.
Yes.
We go in on it.
Yes, we do, honey.
And it's so funny, because he's just like, you're right. And we're like, period.
Right.
We know.
Right.
Like,
because we're fucking psychics. Sorry.
Literally, though. But I feel like maybe it's a good Gemini thing too. I don't know.
Yeah, sorry, we're psych majors. I'm Geminis. Don't worry about it.
Like, I mean, what's better than that?
No,
like,
nothing. Yeah, you got 4 personalities here. Whatever.
Yeah, like, that's scary. But, like, I feel like being a psych major, like, things like this, I feel like people who are more, like, empathetic and more in tuned to how people are and how they react, and you can, like, put yourself in their shoes so you understand, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's easier to kind of cut it off quick.
Yes.
I've always learned that people who disrespect you and shit on you or bully you or whatever, they have problems of their own.
Yes.
And they have insecurities. So if someone's raging at you or bullying you on the internet, whatever they're doing, they have something going on in their life, or they had something going on that, like, hurt them and traumatized them that they can't get over.
Yeah.
And someone who is like us, we're going to analyze it and pick it apart and be like,
exactly.
hello,
Yes,
bitch, this is your issue. And they did that with my ex all the time. Ew, gross. Let's not talk about it. Like, I can't go. First of all, side note, I was driving to work today and I was, like, thinking about, I had his dick in my mouth.
That's a fucking gross ass
Like,
thought.
That's disgusting.
Ew, with his smelly ass balls. Ew.
That's disgusting. I was, like, gagging while I was driving.
Ew.
No. Anyways.
So gross. Ew, just the thought of that
Like,
made me want to fucking throw
he
up.
just was, like, very manipulative.
Manipulative.
Manipulative. And he just thought that I needed to always respect him and, like, kiss the ground he walked on. And I was like, no.
That's not how it works.
No. First of all, you kiss the ground I walk on.
Period.
That's number one.
Period.
Number two, if you don't show me respect, who the fuck are you?
Right.
Who are you?
Also, I kind of just want to go on an unrelated tangent real quick. Why did society deem it okay to treat girlfriends like shit? Like, I don't know why being a simp turned into a bad thing, but I don't know about you, but I would love for my boyfriend to be all about me all the fucking time, you know?
Period.
And, like, the fact that, like, society's like, nah, you're a fucking pussy if you do that shit. Like, no. You're just a fucking good boyfriend. Like, what?
Well, okay. Listen, I get it. Simp, not simp. I'd rather have a simp than a douche.
Me too.
But also, I do go for douchebags. So, I mean, I can't even... like,
Me too.
But, like, I feel like me, as a person, I know, like, you're opposite of me. I, like, too clingy is, like, I need space, bro. Like,
True.
I need to breathe.
So you probably don't like having a
breathe.
simp that much.
Like, this is my thing. I'm evil.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, work.
Like, I'm...
Ursula ass, go off.
Like, dead ass. Like, I'm evil. Like, I will play the game harder than you will play. Obviously, I can't let my secrets out like that. Because
Period.
then men are going to know what I'm going to do, you know? But just know that I play the game 10 times harder. I'm going to make you want what you can't have.
Tea.
And I'm going to watch you burn and cry. Listen.
Okay, whoa. Damn.
Listen, how do you think I got all these men? My 2 ex-boyfriends? Look at them now.
Dusty.
Dust.
Dirty.
Dust, dirty,
Crunchy.
doing God knows what with who, when, where, how, I don't know. But here
Doesn't
I am
matter.
thriving. And you want to know why? Because it's Musty power.
Pussy power.
Period. And that's how you know you have good Musty. You got that WAP
Period.
when they end up at crackheads.
That's that. When they literally fall apart without you, that's how you know.
Yes. And listen, my thought process as a woman is I need to be wifey material all the time. I need to cook, do laundry. I mean, I don't need to show off for no man because I do that myself. I take care of myself. You know, I pay my bills.
Period.
I cook. I do laundry. I go grocery shopping. I don't need to prove anything to you, you know? But the fact is that if I'm doing that for you, you need to respect me and give me something back. I don't, like, the thing is, I'm not materialistic.
Me neither.
I don't need gifts.
I agree.
All I need is for, like, an act of kindness for you to just, like...
Like, a compliment goes the longest way with me. Like, actually. Like, if you compliment anything about me, I actually am probably gonna love you forever.
Cry.
Like, right. Like, I'm gonna become so emotional with joy that I'm literally gonna shed tears. Like...
Exactly. And the thing that you said about your boyfriend this morning, about how he made that little comment.
Yes, exactly.
Like, it's like little things like that. Like,
for y'all who don't know, last night me and my boyfriend, we were watching a movie and we were like not talking, we were just watching the movie, and he turns to me, he goes, I really love watching movies with you. And I don't know why, but that comment sent me, because like a little sweet shit like that just like literally makes me so happy. Like the fact that he like was thinking about how much like watching movies with me is so much more fun than by himself. Like, that is such a good feeling. And that's why, like, when people say, like, oh, like, you're a fucking simp, like, no. Complimenting your girlfriend is a must. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care.
Why are you in a relationship then? If you're not complimenting your significant other. Listen.
Like, obviously, many random guys could compliment me, and it's not going to mean the same versus when my actual boyfriend who I love does it, you know?
Especially if you're dusty.
Especially if you're dusty and crusty and thirsty.
Like, no, ma'am. Also, speaking on that.
What?
Speaking on that. I'm, like, dropping shit because I'm, like...
She's getting flustered, y'all.
Literally, I cannot tell you the amount of times I get random unsolicited pictures from men when I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't like
guys
it.
And you're like listening to this, don't do it. It's not cute. It's not sexy. It's just actually obnoxious and annoying.
It's like sexual harassment.
Right. Like, if I'm sitting at work and I just casually go on my phone minding my own fucking business and I open a Snapchat and it's your fucking penis.
Period.
What the fuck? Like, I did not ask to see that at that time. Like, and it's not like titties, but they're at least, like, pretty, you know? Like, no. It's just, like, actually just, like, a fucking stick. Like,
and you can, like, just tell that their balls smell.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Sometimes
like, they look so fucking musty.
Like, I'm, like, shriveled. Like, first of all.
Okay, wait. Actually, if your balls are shriveled, like, what does that mean? Does that mean that you're unhealthy? Or does that mean that you just aren't, like, hard enough? Like, what's good?
I thought that meant, like, you're, like, cold.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
know
a boy anatomy. Actually, I do. That's a lot. But, you know, that's why, I mean...
I just don't really, like, understand balls that much. If that makes sense. Like, they just are, like, weird to me.
They're definitely weird, but, like, I get it for guys. Sometimes I enjoy them in my mouth, but if your balls are crusty and they're really hairy and they're getting stuck in my teeth...
Here's the thing.
That's an issue.
I'm all for, like, you know, like, caressing them, doing whatever, like, you know, massaging them, whatever. Just, like, sometimes
I feel like I'm in my mouth
bite
actually,
it. Yeah.
Like,
you know, like, okay.
It's so bad
chomping on a fucking ball. Okay, it worked. But when you, like, okay, this might be a little TMI, but if you ever had, like, balls in your mouth and you, like, have been, like, licking them, you know, in your mouth, and you, like, can feel them more, you know? Yeah. And, like, it feels like there's, like, a lot of shit in there,
It feels like there's literally, like, it's, like
little, like, beads of something.
Like, beads. You know what it, like, the texture is like mochi. Have you ever had mochi? That's, like, what it, like...
Exactly.
The texture is. It's so bizarre. I'm like, all right.
Literally every single time I do it, like, I'm so curious, you know? And the thing I, like, don't get is, like, you know, when you feel balls, like, you know that something's in there. But, like, when you feel titties, like, that's not how it feels, you know? Like, it just feels like fat and water, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I feel like little beats of shit in there, you know?
Yeah. Also, but at the same time, I'm like, why? Like, okay, I get it. Like, boobs. I like boobs. Boobs are fun. Mm-hmm. I like to stare at them. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not lesbian. I just think girls are hot, you know?
I think girls are fucking stunning.
And, like,
absolutely.
Okay, this is my thing. I think that I can definitely, like, collab with a girl for my OnlyFans, for sure. Mm-hmm. But to date one, no. I just can't do it.
I don't think I'd be able to do that only because, like...
I'm a handful myself.
Me too. And also, I feel like girls are, like, too emotional for me.
Yeah.
You know, like, I do very well with, like, trying to pry emotions out of someone.
Yeah.
So, if someone is coming at me, like, literally shooting all their emotions at me, I'm not going to respond well. I'm going to be like, okay. Kind of a crybaby, you know?
Some men are like that, too, and I'm just like...
I know, but that's why, like, when I like, was looking for a boyfriend, you know, because here's the thing. I want you to be nice to me. But I still want you to tease me, you know? Like, I don't want you to be a complete, like, a goody two-shoes nice guy. Like, that's boring, you know? Like, I want someone who's sweet to me, but is going to tease me and, like, make fun of me, you know? Like, that is, like, the perfect combination.
I feel like in a relationship, wow, we're really going all over the place, but...
I know we are. I'm sorry, guys. It's probably so hard to follow.
But, like, sorry, this is just actually how we talk at work.
I know. We're really just, like, having a conversation right now. I forgot this was recording.
Literally. But, like, I think, like, for men, like... I attract the scumbags, and you want to know why? I like bad boys. Okay. I like bad boys. I've had so many sweet guys, like, ask me out, and I'm just, like, uninterested. I'm not interested, yeah. Because I like the thrill. Mm-hmm. I like
it's just more fun. And also, when they're able to, like, tease you and make fun of you, also, not making fun of you where it hurts you, but making fun of you, like, playfully.
That's what the thing, though. I like a guy that is, like, really funny and, like, we can fuck around with.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
With me and my boyfriend, like, we're both, like, witty, you know? So, like, if he comes at me, like, bitch, you know I'm fucking gonna clap back with him, you know?
Period.
I'm gonna be like, he's like, I don't know, if he said something like, I don't know, whack shit, like, your pussy stink or something, I'd be like, all right, well, your balls smell, so what's good, you know? Like, I just fucking come back so hard, you know? And, like, that's, like, the best dynamic for a relationship, I feel like, because, like, you're never gonna, like, hurt them, you know? They're not sensitive.
Yeah.
You know?
And I feel like that makes a good foundation for a relationship, and that's how I think, like, people can stay, like, married so long. You never get bored, you know?
Yeah.
For me, that's, like, my biggest fear. I'm like, how am I gonna be married to someone
Gemini things, you know?
No, literally. I'm like, how am I gonna be, like, with one person for the rest of my life? But then again, like, I haven't found anyone that I want to be with for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? I think I need to find that.
Yeah.
And then go from there. You know, it's different for everyone.
Yeah, I think
note, hold on.
Oh, shit, okay.
Side note.
Work.
This is another thing. Talking about girls' WAPs. Okay? Men, you have no fucking reason to be saying that our shit stank or this, that, the other thing. First of all, it cleans itself. 1. 2, you should be a clean bitch. You should use soap and water to fucking clean your area. Period. Yes. Feminine hygiene. Okay? Please.
Obviously.
But, man, what is your excuse?
What is your excuse? Nothing is coming out of there.
You don't have a period.
You're just musty. You don't
have a period.
Yes.
You don't give birth. Nothing. You're just musty. You're just musty. So don't be coming at me.
And cannot clean yourself.
Period.
Like,
you smell like fucking sweaty soccer player balls.
Dead ass.
And you know what?
And, like, the thing is, when you're saying that to someone, like, there's been times where, like, I've hooked up with someone and, you know, we've been going for a while, and then, like, he'd be like, oh, it smells like musty in here, or whatever he would say, you know? When I just fucked, you think that's not gonna smell? All the things that's inside me is not gonna... What?
Okay, first of all the liquids that are coming out...
That's what I'm saying.
Sweat. His sweat.
Yes, exactly.
His dusty hum.
Right.
Ew.
Right.
Ew.
Right. Like,
and you have the audacity to say something to me?
Don't tell me I'm dirty because I fucking clean myself every day. It's just situations like that, you're not allowed to talk.
Listen, first of all, if I didn't even have the chance to shower or whatever, I'd be taking a whore bath.
Yes, obviously. Okay?
Period.
Yeah, you make it work.
Period. You think I'm gonna go sleep around with a guy or hook up with a guy and smell musty? No, ma'am. I won't even have sex with an ingrown hair on my pussy. Like I can't. Like I'm just too like. What's the word?
But also, like, when people do say that, it's like you're giving off real bad small dick energy right now. You know?
Like that.
Like, if you can't accept that, like, pussy stinks sometimes, then you're gonna have to go.
I hate to break it to you, boo-boo, but when your wife gives birth...
Oh, it's gonna stink. And you're gonna have to get...
The fluids that come out, the placenta, the baby, she's gonna tear from vag to butt. Like...
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. You're not comfortable with that? My bad. Like, sorry, just a woman's body. My bad. But you're fine with their titties and ass. Got it.
Like, I hate when guys, like, view women as objects. Like,
I know.
It's actually disgusting. I'm like, also, this is another thing. I have so many guys that, like, I know, and I have so many genuine guys that I know, too, that would literally back me up in any situation or be there for me, but also are still really sweet to me and, like, want to take me out to dinner or, like, want to do this. But I have so many guys that are just looking at me like, I'm an object. I'll pay you to have sex with me. What do I look at? First of all, that's prostitution.
Yeah.
If I'm not filming it for my OnlyFans or doing whatever, that's literally prostitution, and I'm not dirty. I'm not dirty.
Right.
Like, I can tell you right now my body count is 4, not... Honestly, I'd still be a fucking virgin, because none of them have lasted more than 30 seconds except for one. So...
Period.
That's another story for in itself, but, I mean, men are literally... Y'all need to work on yourself. But
that's what
women
I'm
are
saying.
not better.
Like, why are y'all so critical when you are actually a piece of shit?
Literally. But not all men.
Not all men. I should take that back. Yeah. Not all men. Just like the douchebags of men.
Yeah.
Y'all need to pick it up, you know? Because if you're commenting and talking shit about everybody else, you better be fucking perfect. You know? You better have every, like, positive aspect someone can have.
You better be
I'm not
Superman
right now.
You better be Superman.
Dead ass. Because I'm not ready to hear it right now.
And, like, also that goes for women. Sometimes I think
Yeah.
women are worse.
Yeah, no, because the thing is, like, women are, like, mean, you know?
No,
Like,
we're, like, some women are so mean and
petty.
disgusting.
Petty is a better word, I think.
Petty, and also there are women out there that are actually musty.
Oh, yes. 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 We both know who the fuck I'm talking about, and yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I've seen a couple musty-ass bitches in my life.
Oh, baby, no.
Yep.
Oh, my God, that's, like, the worst, but, like, honestly, I feel like in our generation, it's just so hard to, like, have someone be competent.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
I don't know why either. And you would think that, like, as the generations go, like, we would get smarter and smarter and, like, be able to do more and more things. But no. I think it's just because people keep getting, like, lazier and lazier. Because, like, you know, technology and how it's been, like, evolving. Like, we don't really have to do as much now. Like, machines can do majority for us. So, like, we kind of just have been getting lazier. And that's just been, like, you know, halting the work ethic. Making us lazy as fuck. Boring, you know?
Like... Also, I think we've talked about this before about, like, men or women, too. Their dating ethic, not good. You're not good.
Okay.
Like,
yes.
Listen, I don't need a fancy dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you want to have Domino's and lay in my bed and watch Family Guy and my SpongeBob PJs, I'm cool with that.
That sounds like a great night, actually.
That sounds like a great date, and we could build a fort. Like, that's what I want.
Wait, I want that so bad. Not me about to text my boyfriend telling him to never make it fort.
Like, literally, like, that's the kind of date I want. Like, I don't need you at my doorstep, like, handing me roses. Like, I don't need that.
Like,
but, like, some of these men are like, oh, let me take you out to dinner and then fucking bang your brains out. Like, chill with that.
Because guess what, honey? That's lust. That ain't love. Period.
Also, bitch.
Y'all need to know what your love language is. And I urge this so hard because mine is words of affirmation, and that's very clear for me because any small compliment or, like, positive thing being said to me goes, like, the longest way, and I will think about it for the rest of the day.
Like,
but there's people who, like, you know, have a love language of giving gifts or, you know, getting gifts. That is its own thing. But honestly, I feel like, I don't know, if someone is just, like, I don't know, doing what you want, then I see no reason to, like, you know, go do some whack shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's also another thing, though, with, like, dusty, cheating people.
Yeah.
I don't understand, like, how can someone give you the world and you still cheat on them?
That is what I'm saying. Like, how fucking inconsiderate can you be that
Obviously,
someone
you're
is
fucking ignorant.
Inconsiderate, ignorant, ungrateful. 3 words that are perfect for that situation because...
Period.
Like, do you not see it? Do you not see, like, what girls do all the time? That, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you have a girlfriend who literally will do anything for you and you're just taking it for granted, like, when she eventually leaves your ass because you're not keeping up with her, you're gonna be like, oh, shit, I had it real easy when she was in my life. Damn, missed that shit. And guess what? When you're fucking booed up or moved on from him, he's gonna come on back and be like, damn, you were so good to me. Like, I miss you so much. Nah. Back to the fucking start of this podcast, do not let people do you dirty. Period.
I'm sick of people doing me dirty. But you know what? You know what, though? I haven't had that, like, super, like, bad in a long time, but I've had multiple people in my life do me so dirty. And yes, you learn from it and you grow, but at that time, I feel like when I was younger, I was just, like, not with the shits. I was not with the shits. I just brushed it off because I was naive. Like, I've always been a mature person. I've always been a mature person, but shit, like, I would just, like, let go. Now I'm just like, oh, hell nah, bitch, I'll cut you out.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what you should do, because you should only have people close to you when they're, like, not beneficial, but, like, I don't know, will, like, care for you and, like, love you and, like, unconditionally. I think it's the big thing.
This is the thing. My biggest advice to people is that you should not be giving someone 150% when they can't match even half of that.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, you're going to be the only person that's there for yourself and know what you like and dislike. And why would you have someone in your life that's throwing bad energy into the world when you're trying to get the positive energy? You know what I'm saying?
And plus, like, when you're the one giving all the energy and, like, they're not giving any back, first of all, you're going to feel drained as hell. by the relationship. Second of all, you're gonna just like, wait, I forgot what I was talking about. I literally just lost my train of thought. Not only are you gonna be tired as fuck from dealing with his ass, but you're also gonna feel stupid as hell when you get out of that relationship and realize that you put in way more energy than he did and he didn't give you anything.
That's on fucking period, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Moral of the story is don't let people walk all over you. Don't let them treat you like fucking garbage unless you are.
Mm-hmm.
Then better kick rocks. Get your shit
Better
together.
yourself, and you probably deserved it, but moving on.
Please. But yeah, I think that's all we have to discuss today. Thank you so much, Miss Queen Julie.
No problem, anytime.
If you guys want her back for another episode, let me know because we fucking just go off all the time.
Say less.
But we love you guys. Thank you. And thank you for joining this podcast today.
Bye, guys.
Bye.